Rapid Chess. My personal rating record in Rapid Chess is 2541, and we are starting from there. Maybe we can set a new record today. Let's see. The idea is also to play instructive chess, so I will share my thinking as we go. Okay, let's start. Welcome. Maybe we can have a new record in the first game. Let's see. No one is available. We have also a poll in the chat. How will today's record hunt end? And there are 4 options. The first one is no new record today. Second one is just above 2541. Third one is 2550 incoming, and the last one is road to 2600. Okay. Let's play Ruy Lopez. So we have, maybe we can have this interesting end game. Yeah, I think I haven't played this line in Rapid Chess earlier, so it's very interesting to have this one. Okay, h3, h6. Oh, okay, this is quite a common plan. Bishop e7. That knight can jump here after g4. Bishop d7, actually. Oh, well. If I do this immediately, then maybe h5 is quick enough. So I think I have to prepare a bit. Maybe knight e2 now, because bishop is not here. Okay, this looks quite natural. Maybe I can play c4 if he plays c5, and then bring my knight to d5. At least it is a one idea. Another idea is to play knight f4. If g5, then my knight jumps here and can get good squares. After knight f4, sometimes e5, sacrificing idea, can give a good piece play for pawn, but let's see. Hello, welcome. In my opinion, this endgame variation is quite an interesting one, even though I think its reputation is somewhat dull, maybe, but there's lots of play. Maybe top grandmasters are not playing this line because everybody have studied so much. So, but you can learn a lot if you play this kind of positions, because there's bishop pair, pawn majority, and this kind of pawn majority, and you can use this knowledge in many other positions. Okay, I think I try to get this work, and if bishop goes here, maybe I can just trade it. Let's see. At least now c5, c4, knight comes here, and then I have very strong knight on d5. But I don't know. I think black hasn't done anything wrong. Good afternoon. Good morning. Oh, that kind of move. I haven't seen this kind of moves. Okay, let's see. This looks interesting because g6 is hanging. There is going to be a weak pawn, but of course he takes with the bishop. Then I have to trade and put knight on e5. Maybe it's not working, and black's idea is to play bishop g7. If I play rook here, bishop here, e6, takes, king d7, and my queen side is not ready for action. So I think I should play b3, bishop b7, and then idea e6. I think that can give me good tactical resources, because it's very hard to prevent this plan. Okay, maybe bishop e6, but then at least I can trade those pieces, and then there is no bishop pair anymore. And maybe g6 is going to get weak after g4. I don't know, but I think I'm at least fine. It might be difficult to get this rook in play. Actually, b6, king b7 is quite common idea, but if I play rook d1, then black has to do something like rook d8, but it's not so easy to get this rook in play. Sometimes black plays a5, but I can play a4. This is these are my next moves probably if there is no tactical prospects. Maybe he can play bishop e6. Then actually I think c4. Oh, that's surprising, because I think I can just set this very strong knight on d5. There is no c6 because then it's d6 is so weak. Okay, I don't know. What is the plan here? For black, I mean. If I play c4, knight d5, rook here, he can't really... Okay, maybe b6. Maybe b6. But then I can double rooks. Okay, let's see. I think it's at least a little bit better for white. Might be even a big advantage if I can kick this knight out, and then there might be triple pawns on c file. Let's see. Okay. He tries to hit here. Okay, let's see. At least g4. Oh, his idea is probably trade these pawns, and he can do that if I don't start with rook e1. Okay, I think this is needed. But still, I think white has good prospects. Sometimes even knight f6 might give some play, because then knight e5 hits here. This pawn can be very dangerous. Black rook on a8 is out of play, so I see this. This is one idea, of course. Maybe even e6 taking here is tactical resource in some lines, but can he play something like this? I think it's too slow. Anyway, I think I have easy moves to make. Actually, okay, c6. That is a surprising idea, but c6 gives room for the king. But let's see, if I play this one, king here, e6. He takes here. I can take this with the check and then here. But I think he can take this one because bishop is not hanging. But if I start with this and then g4, e6, and I think everything works. So let's play this one. After king c7, we have g4. If knight goes here, I can take this immediately and play e6 because bishop is hanging. Okay, why not g4? He can play knight here, but still I'm going to win at least a pawn. So, but it's okay, but it's still a pawn. So okay, let's take it. There's no intermediate moves because knight b5 or even knight e6. Should I take this with the rook or with the bishop? I think this is better because e6 is already a threat. Okay, now I'm healthy pawn up. Of course, black has bishop pair, so should be careful not to allow any kind of activity for those bishops. But maybe bishop c5 with the idea to get bishop here is already a very good plan. Can I do this? And then bishop e5. Maybe it's not the best. Unnecessary. Okay, but what to do now? Should I block this bishop with c5? Other one can go here. Well, it's not so easy to choose the plan here. Maybe bishop here. If bishop goes here, then I have b4. And a4, a5, a4, bishop here, knight d3. I think I can just improve my position with king g2, f3, knight here, f4, king here, f5, something like that. Of course, have to prepare that f5 not to lose a pawn, but I think he can't really play c5. Okay, this is very natural idea. He tries to open up the position for his bishops. I think I should play f3 here to keep this more closed. If bishop goes here, king g2 and knight d3 is the next move. Or maybe I can take this. But if he takes here, he can't really use this h file because e6. So I think I'm going to take this file, but it's not easy to play here. Maybe I can take this pawn now. I'm not sure. Maybe I can't immediately, but let's see. Should I take it or not? Maybe not, because it gives some easy decisions for black. So maybe it's better to keep things this way. King here. Oh, is he going to do this one? Okay. Even this looks interesting, but let's try to be... Oh, is there some tricks? Maybe there is. Okay, let's play bishop d2. Rook d2. Okay. It goes here. e6 now. Then we have bishop e5. This will drop. I can take this with the knight. Or can I? I mean with the rook. Looks very interesting actually. Okay, let's do that. Oh, he can take this with the... Okay, maybe I plundered now. Because this goes with the check. Okay, but at least I have this plan. Oh, he has bishop h4, so this was probably too tricky line, but let's see. I'm pawn up still. Oh, I think this ended up quite well. Now I can trade everything because these pawns are giving winning edge. Okay, I think I can... Okay, what should I do? Maybe just... And f4 looks good. Because bishop e5. Now bishop e5. Okay, he tries to do this, of course. So maybe g5. Or maybe bishop d6. Or bishop d4. I think this rook ending is winning. Don't have to worry about too many things. Because there is no way to defend. I mean, king cannot go here, so just push the pawn. And I can go forward like this. Okay, some counterplay. But still, king here. Oh, how he could do that? Okay. That was probably a mistake from my side now. Now this is getting tricky. Maybe I can't win this anymore. Oh, bad, bad, bad. I think he made mistake. And now this might be winning again. Oh, I'm going to lose this one. Terrible ending. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, hello. Thanks for the game. Okay, welcome. Oh, I think that game was very, very good from the start to almost end, but then I blundered everything. Should be careful in these rapid chess games, not to lose good positions. E6 is already a good choice here. Knight here. Okay, maybe. And then I can do this. It was too bad. Because I think I played so well here. Oh. Chess is hard. Very hard because... And I think this is winning, of course, but I think I made only one mistake. And it's enough sometimes. Okay. Of course, I should start with f7. I don't know why I didn't do that. It's very hard to believe because there's check. So just f7 and then here, and there's nothing. And somehow I just thought that okay, now that it's freeway here, but of course king goes e7. Terrible blunder. I don't know. Okay, it happens. It happens. Okay, by the way, there is a poll in the chat if you want to give your vote. How will today's record hunt end? No new record today, and it seems that those who have voted that way are right at the moment, but let's see. Thanks for believing me. Somebody is voting that road to 2600 is still an option. Okay, let's play more. I think I can do better than that. Okay, let's play Ragos in defense. Okay, now we can't. Of course, we can do this, but it's not the best when this trade. I mean, when white hasn't done this, so Should I play knight d7 first? Or c6? Or c5? Maybe c5 is the move here. Ah, this looks quite normal. And then knight d7, queen here. Something like that. Okay, let's play this first. That he can't take here when I play queen a5. But actually, I think I could do that because I can take c3 with check, and then same idea. If bishop goes here, then c4 is at least an option. And then queen here. Black has to be careful not to allow e4. I can play. We can play next Thursday. Then I play with viewers, but today I try to get new rating record. But of course, if you have something like 2,400 or 2,300, we can play. But if not, then you have to wait Thursday. This looks quite good. Queen d2, of course, is an option. But maybe I can just castle or knight e4 even. Because he have to take this with the bishop. And then there is no good square for this knight. Okay, it can jump here because I can take this pawn. Queen d8 is checkmate. So, but of course I can just castle and take this later. Oh, there might be queen d4 actually, but okay, it's complicated. Well, I don't have to do this, but it looks very tempting. Maybe he is thinking that can he sacrifice a pawn here, castling, but I think I can just take the pawn. There's no risks. I can just bring my queen here or here if something like rook c1 happens. And e4 is not too dangerous looking. I think now knight e4 is the key move here. If it works, then I have very good position. But if it doesn't work, then things can be different way. Of course, knight e4 takes, knight e5 takes, and g5. We are already there. Then maybe bishop g4 or bishop e6, and I think his knight and bishop are much weaker than my bishop pair there, so I go for this line. We both have weaknesses there, so and then g5, or should I castle? Hmm. I don't know. g5, bishop here. He castles, then rook d8. I will have my rook here, so looks very powerful. Okay, I will play this one. And then bishop e6 to stop any kind of e6 tactics. I mean, this sacrificing plan might work. Now I think he doesn't have time for castling, because I can take here, and if he castles short, I will do this. Aha, okay, but I think this is already hanging. I can just play this way. It looks very tempting. Okay, maybe even long castling, but maybe it's too much. My plan is to take on c3 and put my rook here. I think this bishop is out of play, but my bishop is not. And we are not in opposite color of bishop ending, of course. It might come if I'm not precise enough, but I think I can now make some pressure, and this is not an option for white. Let's see, I can castle. I think I can castle. Maybe this might be something. But b6, if rook b1, for example, c3 is a weakness. I think I should have big advantage here. Oh, he can play rook b4. Aha, I didn't see that one. Anyway, this will drop if rook goes here. I think it's good for me, so I can just castle here. Queen goes here. Then h4. Oh, this bishop might come here. Oh, this is getting tricky, actually. Should I play b5? But then rook goes here, and a4, and then b5 will drop. Okay, I think he doesn't have enough time. If I just castle, queen here, I take this one, this is hanging. Queen here. I can take this one, he takes here, and there is no perpetual check. So let's castle. Okay, I think I have more time now to play queen d5, for example. Or should I start with king g7, actually? Maybe I should, because this is not a threat at all. So let's play this way. I keep my queen here. I can keep. I can have one extra tempo. Aha, okay, he tries to break the position. It's very natural. Of course, rook d2 is the plan here. He can take, but I have king g6. If queen goes here, the same move works. I think so. Now, I can't do this immediately. Okay, I have to be careful again. F3 might actually work, because If I take, then he can take even here. Queen f2 hits here, but queen c5 trades the queens, so oof, tricky position. But I think should be good for black. But tricky to play. Aha, maybe I can trade everything now with queen d5. And then c3 is so weak. Okay, I do this. I think bishop is out of play. And this is decisive plan already. Okay, rook d2 might be even better. But now I think I should play this. And then take the rook. If he takes, I take. He takes, I take. And c4 is winning. So I think he doesn't have options after. Oh, maybe there is plan to go here. I can do this one. Okay. And now maybe queen d2, or is this better? If he goes here, my plan was to play knight rook d7. I think I have time for this later, not now, but if he plays a5, I just put my rook here, a5, then queen here, takes, or even this immediately. There is checkmate, and I think he can't really do much. Okay, have to check few lines. This bishop can't go anywhere. Okay. So let's play this way. I think in this game, this was the key factor that I had better bishop. And that's why g5 was right thing to do with bishop e6. Hello, I will play with viewers on Thursdays, so next Thursday is your day if you want to challenge me. Oh, that kind of plan. Queen sacrifice. Of course, it's not enough if I play right moves, but maybe it's not so easy to find those. Okay, let's see. If I just take and what then? Maybe taking on h4 f6, and so on. Yeah, okay, let's take there. My plan is to play queen d3, hit here, hit here. Oh, he defends this plan now, but of course, bishop d7 might be the best. Oh, actually, he can take here, because if I take this b7 and I can't stop the pawn, I have to be careful now. Okay, but I can take here. Okay, what to do now? Actually, I will do this. I try to take this pawn. It gives me very strong pawn. And I think I can win this even without this bishop. But okay. Yeah, let's take this one. He can... oh, d7 I will take. Here, king here. Then bishop, queen d3 if d7. So I think he doesn't have time to play d7. And now this pawn will promote. I think he found the best practical chance because of course now I think everything is clear, but still I had to find a few good moves, and sometimes it can be enough. Okay, let's play another game against him. e4, d4. So we have Caro-Kann defense, Tal variation, g4. If bishop goes here, okay, I think this leads good position for white. Or was it? I think I should take here and play f4. Yeah, f4, and the idea is to bring knight here. And I think he can't really take this, or he can, but it's probably still good for white. Was this the move here? Good intermediate move or not? Because h5 is not very good choice. Queen here I can take, and then this fork is even better. So I think bishop here is the best move. Oh, knight, queen here. Ah, then there's no chance to take. Okay. I'm pretty sure that this is the main line. And now this pawn is at least hanging. I think I can take, check, and take this one, or play this first to open up the file. Should I do this? He takes. If I take with this, then queen goes here. Oh, that might be a problem. Okay, why not just take here? Check, queen takes. Okay, he can take here, but still there is no knight d7. Or is this better? Square for the knight. Maybe I can just develop first. I'm not sure, but that looks pretty good. Knight d7, I can castle, and this is not getting anywhere. Okay, I will do that. If bishop f5, I can take here. Oh, maybe it's not so good after all. But there's now I can do this and then take the bishop and rook f1. So this is probably very good for white. If e6, then this is much better because there's no queen. g6, which might give some chances for black. And if queen goes here immediately, I might have chance to play this even to get my rook here, or just this one. Oh yeah, then queen is in fork, whatever he does. So this is quite an interesting position. Okay, I think he made a mistake because now I just win with this plan. Okay, let's see. There's no queen e4. I can just take. Okay, maybe this was here. By the way, I think I can make a new record if I win this. Looks quite promising. Yes, okay. Let's play more. I think against him we have interesting games and 2 wins in a row already. So let's play more. Okay, h6 was the move or not? Yeah. Of course he can trade here. Then c5. Take all of his points. Okay, I try. Queen here. Oh, he can take here, but I think that was the plan in the next game, last game, that I can play this immediately and then knight e4. Okay, let's try. I think this might be even better than what we had in the last game. Okay. What is the plan for white? Okay, and maybe he will take here. We have to take. And now maybe taking on d4. Oh, there's tactics. So I think this wasn't a good plan. After all, it seems to me that this is kind of opening trick. Knight d7 is much better than this one. Okay, how to survive here? Black's position looks very, very weak, actually. Should I Should I castle here to avoid further problems? Bishop check is probably mistake for white. Rook c1, of course, is the move here, but then maybe queen b4 with the idea to take here. If he takes, I can take, and the king is in the center. I might have some chances, but this looks pretty bad. If I go here, then taking here might be a chance. Maybe I should play this still to get knight d7. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, let's play queen b4. Tricky move. Oh, he can take here actually. If I take here, then there's queen g4. So I have to put knight d7 and sacrifice even more. I think I have seen this plan before, but somehow I didn't remember. Anyway, have to try something. Where to put this queen? Maybe b2. Okay, maybe there. Check. But then maybe just checking e2 and take on d5. It looks very bad, but maybe it's the only chance. Even this might be something, because queen goes here. I don't have chance to defend h6, but maybe there's too many good options for white. It's not so easy to decide which one to choose. For example, knight e4 is also very tempting. He can take here, but then my bishop is in play already. This is tempting, this is tempting, everything is tempting. White doesn't have any weaknesses, but if I can take here, bishop here, grab this pawn, I have at least one plan to promote my pawn. And okay, it's not much, but better than no plans at all. By the way, there is a poll in the chat. If you want to give your vote, feel free to do so. We have already 20 votes, and it seems that somebody is believing me still. Rook c2, I didn't expect that kind of move, but maybe just queen b4 now. Keep the pin. That's right. All we need is pawn and hope. But now we didn't get that pawn, but let's see. hope is still left, and maybe taking here covers this square, and then d4. At least he's using a lot of time to think, and this might give some chance to create more chances. Okay, I think I should take here now. Queen goes here, but then I have c4 actually. Maybe this is my chance. It's not a big chance, but small one at least. These pawns are horrible, of course, after rook takes c4, c5, but maybe bishop e6. White's pawn structure is ideal, so I think I'm going to lose every endgame if I don't have this pawn or something sharp. But this is already a threat, so I think he can't castle. If he takes, maybe d4. Because then his structure is going to get broken. Oh, I think he gave me chance. c4. Why he... is the plan to take here, but I can take it. And there's no tactics, because queen cannot get on g4. So c4, and then if bishop e6, then I'm pretty okay. Maybe some sacrificing ideas, but I can't prevent those. So let's play this way and hope the best. Oh, maybe he can take here twice and then c8, because then there's bishop check, queen check. So bishop takes, oh, maybe even knight takes c4. Oh, but there's pin, so bishop takes, I take, rook takes, and then queen goes somewhere, but I don't have any good squares. Whoa, okay. He gives this, but I don't have to take it immediately. I think now I have some chance, because I can play knight c6, bishop has to retreat, and I can defend this pawn. Okay, he will take this one, but now I have at least pawn majority here. So let's keep believing. Yeah, okay. If bishop f5, then I might have time to play rook d8, queen f8, and so on. So I think, oh, okay, something is going on. Now I'm piece up at least. My plan is to put queen here and then f5 if rook takes c4. Okay, he has d5, but I have knight e5, and that might hold. Oh, actually, if I take this one, then rook goes here, and there is no defense. Okay, maybe I have to do something else. Maybe queen here. Oh, but then he can take this one. Oh, and this. Oh, okay, okay. So I have to hit this bishop first. That's the plan. Yeah. Okay, let's do that. Now I have some extra time. There is no d4, d5, because bishop covers this square. If bishop retreats, then king g7, and I think I might hold this. Now we have hope. Have to be precise. Okay, he doesn't have f4 because I will take this one. So king here, d5, knight here. There is no chances to create too strong attack. Okay, king here. I hope this works. And if he tries something else, maybe knight goes here. Maybe e4. Yeah, this is not over yet. But at least I have some chances to win this now. Okay, maybe bishop d7 to prevent any kind of action on c file. If queen goes here, then rook d8. Okay. Maybe rook d8. Oh, he tries to get rook here and rook here. So have to be careful. Queen e7 maybe. And then if rook goes here, rook here to cover this square. Or should I play queen d6? Looks much better actually. Oh, should move now. I should move something. Yeah. I would like to play this one, but maybe it's too risky. Okay, let's keep things simple. Or at least as simple as possible. Rook d8 and taking here might be plans for me. Okay, why not to take here? Then I have queen e5. Okay, but yeah, it's hanging. So, oh, he tries to play e5 now. Tricky idea. Okay, can I take this one? Or I can't. It's here. Then bishop b5 might be enough. Okay, I think I should go for it because I can't see anything better, and I think it's winning because queen e5 hits here. If he takes it, everything is defended, and I have time for bishop b5. So, oh, there's no rook c7. So, and in anyway, this wins something. Oh, he resigned. Okay, let's play more. He likes to play more. I think this is a good line for white. Somehow he likes to play this one, but this is lead edge for white. Okay, this was of course a blunder in that previous game, but I think thank you. It was a good comeback, but of course he played some dubious decisions, tried to checkmate me, and I think it was much easier to just play positional chess because my pawn structure was in ruins. But of course, mistakes happen. Okay, let's see. Should I play this now? At least this knight is hanging in some lines, but of course he can take with this knight. And if I take here, queen cannot go here because f5 and the rook f1. Okay, but can he do this? Then I have to take this one, and then there's d4. So it looks quite dangerous to me. So I think I have to take here first, and then knight e5 takes queen here. And what then? h5 he will take. Do I have something? Actually, I can take this bishop now. Is it good enough? I don't know. This is tricky. Tricky position to play. Maybe even castling here, because then knight e5 is a threat. Okay, let's castle. Looks interesting. Is this really working or not? Oh, okay. It was small sleep, but I think it's still a good choice. Knight f6. This is my plan, and then I can win at least something. But of course, maybe f5. Not yet, but in some lines. Okay, let's play knight e5. I think he can't take it. Have to put king somewhere. And well, this is far from easy. f5, he can take this one. I think king g8 is the move. If I take this pawn, then okay, he can take here and then f5. Maybe bishop on f8 is a problem. So oh, he went there. So now if I take, he take with the knight. If I take queen here, f5, he takes, I take, and this bishop is out of play. h5 actually, and then there's no way to free those bishops. Maybe king here and e6, but it takes some time, and okay. If I don't see anything better, I will do that. f5 takes bishop f4, pins the knight, and then yeah, actually f5. There's no check. At least it's nothing. So let's play f5. And then bishop f4. Maybe e6 is actually an option now because queen can enter. Oh, but I have bishop f4 with the idea to grab this rook or take here, so there is no time to take on f5. So bishop f4, if e6, if knight takes bishop f4. I think these pieces are out of place, so I can lose even few pawns here. It doesn't change the evaluation, but I should keep these pawns here. I mean, prevent e6, g6, and maybe I can do that. Yeah. Oh, is there g6 now? If I take, he can take it, because I can't. Then there's, oh, checkmate immediately. Don't have to play queen g3 first. Okay, but maybe black's position is too open. Just bishop f4, or taking here first and bishop f4. So this looks quite good for white. Okay, let's see. Bishop f4 or first a3 to prevent queen b4. I don't have to allow this move, but is there c5 after bishop f4? I think this doesn't change much, so I could do that. Okay, if he plays c5 after a3, bishop f4, or should I just play this way? Queen here, f5 is hanging. But then I can just, oh, I can't. There's tricks everywhere. Bishop here, queen here, queen here. He takes. I will bring my another knight to e6. It's getting complicated, but I think white should be better than fine. All right. Oh, but there's e6. Maybe some problems, but okay. Have to move. There is no time to think everything. Actually, I can just take here and take on b7. Usually it's very good idea to get rook on b7. Okay. Now I think this should be playable at least. But do I have anything better? I can't sacrifice my queen. So let's play this and try to be practical. Now f-file is open, of course he can, I mean, after this trade, I think he should take on g6. But again, if he takes here, my rook goes in attack immediately. So, now I can take on e6. And then queen goes here if c4. If he takes here, I can trade and take on h8. If he takes here, my knight brings back into action. So this is crazy position, by the way. But can I take this immediately? Maybe I can. Actually, why not? Why not? Because then I can take here, and then I'm just exchange up. If he takes here, yeah, that is a problem, maybe. Okay, I just take this one. E7 is actually a plan already. He can take. Maybe it's better to play E7 actually after C takes T4. If I can get my bishop on E6, that would be checkmate. But okay, this knight is of course here, so no chance to do so. Okay, but what is this? I think E7 is already a big threat. Or I can just take here. There's no knight takes G4. Of course, he can take this pawn, but still. Maybe knight E2. I'm playing positional way. Everything is covered, and then this is just out of play. If he takes, this checkmate plan might work. Funny position. Actually, rook b1 and then taking here. And rook will come into action, but maybe I just play knight e2, it's easier. It's very hard to find moves for black. Of course, I have to be precise, but I think I'm winning here. Maybe bishop e5 with the idea to take here. First here and then here. Okay, maybe he tries to take here. But now I can push e7. Oh, he can take it and king f7. Then there's no this plan. But of course, rook e1 with the same threats. I don't have to hurry. Oh, okay. D4 is hanging. Have to be careful not to lose immediately. Okay, but maybe it's just a pawn. I can just put my king here. Yeah, actually I can give this pawn. Okay, take it. I try to take the king. Now e7 is much stronger, actually. Maybe he can play rook e8, but at least then there is chance to take here and take here. If queen goes here, rook e2, in those lines where he takes here and plays rook e8. There's no knight e4. If he takes, I have at least chance to do this. King here takes, I don't know, should be good for white. Even rook d1 and take on d5 might be a chance. Okay, what is this? Now e7 looks very strong to me. There's queen e6, checkmate, and this will promote. Okay. He can take here. I promote with the check. Okay, he resigned. That was crazy game. I think, unfortunately, we have to stop quite soon because I have to go to teach chess to kids. But let's see a few key moments from this game. This was so crazy and interesting game. Okay, decent level from my side at least. I think in some old theory book, queen d6 was a bit better for black, and it was some analysis by Alexander Alyehin, and that's why I think this line was not played before 2000 something, when computer find this much better for white after taking here and f4. But it's not so easy, as we see. This computer says that this is only slightly better for white, but I think stronger computers prefer white even more. And here, okay, knight e5 is the best move here, but I didn't remember. Okay, and the idea is that if this trade happens, we can take with f pawn and queen g6. Now we just play knight c3. Okay, if this happens, oh, this is hanging, so maybe queen here, bishop here. Oh, castling. It's a good idea to castle, of course. And okay, what then? Maybe queen here. Yes, and this is winning already. But of course, this looks quite interesting as well. But it seems that black king is more danger than white's king. We can play something like this and or trade queens if needed. Okay, but I think if he plays something like king g8, I wasn't sure. Is this good enough? Okay, seems to be. If he takes here, I can do this, and then bishop f8 is a problem, or the problem. Maybe h5. Rook h2 is better. Okay, if he trades g6, f5, strong bishops, and so on. Aha. But this is very interesting line to play. Let's see how the game went. Okay, this is a mistake, but let's see. f5 is the best move here. Otherwise, black is doing very well. Now it's already better for white. Okay, it's not so easy to play these kind of moves because that might help white's attack. This is wrong. I should play this one. I think I was planning to do something like this, but I wanted to defend this f5 first. But this seems to be possible. Interesting. I can take here, maybe. Or can I? Oh, this is hanging, and then queen hits here. So it's better to take with the knight. There is a fork, and then rook goes to b3, I guess, if queen takes a3. Of course, it would be nice to get those knights on g6 and e6, but not this time. And again, this is good for, or maybe it's unclear. My plan was to take here, but somehow it doesn't work. Maybe this pawn is going to be too dangerous. Like this way. Check first. King somewhere, and then taking here. Oh, just rook e8. Aha, okay. Everything is hanging, or this, and this is a threat. Crazy game. Oh, queen f5. Now it works. e7. Okay. But if you want to have this kind of crazy positions in your games, so then my recommendation is to play h4, the Tal variation against Caro-Kann. I think many of those top players are playing h4 here, and it seems to give good prospects for white. Of course, Caro-Kann is solid opening for black, and there is chances to play for win also with black pieces. Anyway, I think we are done for today. Thanks for watching, and see you on Monday. Have a nice weekend.